everyone, OT Lifehacker here. Hello. It is almost Christmas, so close, and in honor of Christmas, guess what I'm wearing? I've been waiting so long to wear this. Every year, I long await to wear my Feliz Navidad. Can you see that? Feliz Navidad. And it's got a little pug on it. Actually, is that a pug? I'm not sure. But it's so cute. I got this from, I think it was a white elephant at my significant other's event. Christmas event, and I absolutely love it. Granted, I think it's like XXX large. I still love it. At least that means I can get to be whatever size I want, and I can still fit this cutie pie of a shirt. Ooh. Okay, so another purpose of wearing this shirt is because I went to go have an MRI done, so I need that extra pep for my day, you know. All right. This video, as you are well aware from clicking on it, is gonna be about MRIs of the neck. And so far I have had MRIs of the head and now MRI of the neck. And guys, I have not had the MRIs of the other areas, but I feel like I can say with great confidence that MRIs of the neck are hard. Super hard. What was supposed to be 45 minutes, I was essentially there for like 3 hours, right? 3 hours? Are you like, something's wrong with this? Something was very wrong with this. Oh my gosh. And I did not get very much instructions at all on except don't move, and I was like, okay, yeah, don't move. You can't move your neck, you can't do that. But apparently, no. Halfway through it, I learned you're not supposed to move internally. So you cannot swallow. See what? See, you can see that? No doing that. No swallowing. You cannot have any liquids flowing through, because that's gonna make the MRI blurry. Not only that, I was jokingly asking him, the radiology technician, and in case anyone's not familiar, let me just say MRIs are magnetic resonance imaging. So it takes pictures, essentially, like, the very basic way of explaining it is it takes pictures of some part in your body. And the technician that was taking care of me, I was like, okay, why is it not working? Because he comes on, he's like, your pictures are really bad. What are you doing wrong? And I was like, first off, that's not very good mannerisms and not the best way of approaching a person about something. And yeah, just FYI, for customer service might be a little nicer on the holidays, to be a little bit nicer. But so I was like, I'm not moving at all. Oh, am I not supposed to swallow? He's like, definitely not swallow. I was like, why didn't you tell me this sooner? But anyhow, I was like, I guess I'm supposed to know not to swallow. So for you guys who are getting a neck MRI, an MRI imaging of your neck, no swallowing. And out of just, I thought he was being facetious. I thought he probably thought I was like a ding-dong because I asked this question. And I also asked it out of kind of like jokingly, like, is that really possible? I said, oh, well, does that mean I can't breathe? He's like, yes. And I was like, wait, you mean I can't breathe? And he's like, yes, you cannot breathe. And I was like, what? I thought, what? He's like, you can only, but he clarified it. He's like, you can only take shallow breaths. No deep breathing, nothing more than just like, see? Do you see that? You see the movement? You can't do that. even that, even though it's shallow, you still can't do that, because that's why I had to do it over and over, because I'm like, but I am doing shallow breaths. Apparently it's just supposed to be like barely breathing, and on top of this you're wearing a mask, so it makes it even more worse. If that's even properly said, no matter, because that's absurd, right? Well, I guess not. And it does make sense, but wow, that is hard. That is really hard. Thankfully, after 3 hours we got it right, but I came out there out of breath. I'm still kind of out of breath, because part of it, when you're doing MRI, I mean, you go in, there's tons of noises, you're moving around, you're claustrophobic, which I'm not, but for those who can be claustrophobic, many times you would say deep breathing practice to help you relax. And if you have problems with loud sounds and bright lights, and it's kind of really hard when you have a neck MRI and you cannot do the deep breathing for yourself or even swallow. I was like, oh, I'm gonna start coughing, I need to swallow. I'm like, okay, I can hold it for another 5 minutes, and this was like 10 minutes into it. There's really, I mean, from the patient perspective, it would help a lot if the technician tells you ahead of time that you cannot do swallowing, you cannot breathe deeply, it has to be shallow breaths, and not scold you afterwards and say it's obvious that you should know this, because I mean, maybe, guys, go ahead and tell me in the comments below. Am I being ridiculous here? Was I supposed to know you're not supposed to breathe, really? Or swallow? You tell me. You can make me feel better or put me in my place. That's fine. I need to know. And then on top of that, it would be really good if they had told you when you could take a moment to swallow or breathe deeply. Because the whole 3 hours, essentially, there was nothing being told to me that I can take a break, or that they're transitioning the imaging. So, you know, when they're getting a new view, they could tell you that, but I didn't get any word about this. And you know, it is dependent on the facilities, their policies, the radiology technician who's helping you. And of course, this is why I'm not saying who this is or where I went to, because I do not want to bias you guys. It could just be, you know. Although I do have to say I had this technician before and it's consistent, but you know. Alright, so that is what it's like getting a neck MRI done. I'd much prefer an MRI of the brain again, or of the something else, because whew, I hope I don't have to do that again. That was hard. Alright, and as you might see in the cover photo, this is where they will put a marker on you too. So if you're allergic to adhesives, which I am, but hopefully this adhesive is fine. The redness went away, thankfully. But another thing to maybe be cautious of for those who have a lot of sensitivities. Alright, I love chatting with you guys all the time. You put a smile on my face, so thank you. And Feliz Navidad. Whoop, whoop. Have an amazing, happy holidays, and please be a nice Christmas gift for me too, and a great way to start off the new year. If you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. It helps me out so much. It spreads awareness to others about occupational therapy, the good snacks out there, spreading that positivity, and so much more. Thank you all for being here with me. I am so thankful. I love you guys so much. See you later. Feliz Navidad. Choo-choo.